bless her heart, looked up and said, "Multiple, you're lucky if you get one good one."
She did not.
She absolutely did.
Okay, what was Gail gonna say?
I have a friend, Suzanne Rothland, and I remember when I first introduced her.
She was at the bar mitzvah,
That's
so
right.
a lot of people know her.
And I remember when we first introduced her to the family, she came up to me very quietly and she said, "Gail, I have to ask you a question. Is Bennett ever in the vertical position?"
Not often.
As little as possible.
Some might think that's a good thing.
Depends what you do when you're
Like I
having.
said.
Well, I'm going to make a formal toast. Because I can.
Formal.
It's formal. I don't have a duck. I want to say a couple of things. I am surrounded by blessings. One of the things that I absolutely feel is a blessing in my life is to periodically watch this group and that fraternity get together. And I watch people I've watched as you progress through life. I've watched through a whole bunch of events.
From the womb to the tomb.
Here, there, and everywhere. And it absolutely fascinates me. It fascinates me to see such a wonderful variety of people who share so much love and caring for each other. It fascinates me in this world right
It's
now.
not difficult once a year.
This was also heard at a Sex in the Family course. So I just have to tell you, it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing. The second blessing I want to bring up is, and this, I was just reminded of this recently. Somebody came up to me and said, "Who's your best friend?" And I said, "Well, I'm married to an extraordinary woman for 41 years. I said, "But you know, it's interesting because there is a person in my life that I could call up and say, meet me at the west end of the Mackinac Bridge." And the person wouldn't say when, how, what, where, why, how much, why you have to do it. They'd be there. And Bennett has been there in my life that way since I
You've
can
been in
remember.
his life that way too.
Bennett it's been so, I just can't tell you what it's meant to have someone in my life that never has challenged, never has asked why, what, how, just there. It's an amazing thing to have a relative. And I know that he's like that for me. And it's an extraordinary feeling of stability and love and care. And I think it's part of the picture that's allowed me to do the work that I do and be the husband and father I hope I will be. And the other thing is, and I said this at the temple the other night, is I think these people model the word courage for their own individual lives and the stuff that they've gone through and are going through. And in general, I think they absolutely model the word courage. How to stand up, do serious things, and still do for others, still sharing with enormous hearts all the time, not lying there bitching and moaning and complaining and just falling apart. But in spite of everything, whatever has to happen, somehow it gets done. And that's amazing. It's a real model. It's an extraordinary model of how to be and to make life better. And then I also want to share that over the years, I have come progressively to deeply love Ellen. Progressively. The more I've known her, and the more I've gotten to know her, and under all kinds of circumstances, I couldn't feel closer than if she were my own sister. I could not.
And don't forget that you said that I'm the best patient you've ever had. No one else has ever listened to everything you said.
Nobody's ever done it. So I just want to say that
You
this
still don't
is,
eat anything without any egg?
and the
A
other,
million years.
the other thing I think I want to share with you that some of you may not have heard.
From 2,
That
we're
in-
already up to 10.
That in the lobby of the hotel, Manny went up to Bennett just before we left and he said, you know, there's still time to back out.
Thanks, Manny.
So I want to just toast the two of you. You're extraordinary models of caring, love, sharing, fidelity, loyalty, and all of the extraordinary things that make life work.
Have you really
Here,
been
here.
faithful? Have you been faithful?